Greetings, family. Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor Haile Selassie I, a rightful ruler. May I remind you again, His Majesty landed in Jamaica. That was in 1966. Deliverance of the seven seals, the free and I from the wicked that enslave us in the Western world and give us a head start in Shashamane in Ethiopia to repatriate. We love the kings of the monarchs, forever living King of Kings. It is ADRIEN based at the heart of West Africa. At the heart of West Africa to remind you to stay focused. And repatriation is a must. When I see how the West is crumbling, the right choice is Africa, 100%. When I see politicians talking about growth and stability, it's an illusion, it's spoil of confusion. Because you cannot achieve growth without any energy. How could you generate growth when you haven't got the means to achieve that? Because you need energy, electric, to put your computer on to work in this digital economy. You haven't got no electric. The Russians cut your supplies. They cut your supplies and they cut up your gas. So you have a massive problems of energy problems. So you cannot create growth by that. There's no way you can have a stable economy with a war going on. Yeah? So when you're talking about growth and stability, you're lying. This is devil politics. There's no two ways about it. But the people are waking up to know that there ain't a political solution. There never has been. You know? So my advice to them is that if you want to generate growth, you need to seek peace to get your supplies back on, your energy supplies back on so you can generate that growth. Because at the moment you're not in a position to generate growth. That's why you have inflation and you have interest rates going up. Because you're in a war. You don't have to go to Oxford University or the London School of Economics to see where your problems are. You know, you have to come down to reality. And this is what the politicians hasn't got the brains to do that. You know, you have to find out if there is a problem. You have to find out the cause. What causes the problem? The Prime Minister the new Prime Minister in London talking about how we're gonna get growth and stability. He cannot never achieve that when there's wars and conflicts in Russia, and its supplies of energy is off. He won't be able to achieve that. So what's gonna happen? Who's gonna suffer? The ordinary man who works very hard in the factory on a minimum wage to build a house, to buy a house, is gonna lose that because the interest rate is gonna go up, evidently. You know, if you cannot generate growth, Yeah, there's no money's coming into your account. Yeah, it's just common sense. Yeah, if you're not working, or if you're working and there's not enough money coming in your account to pay your mortgage, yeah, they're gonna take your mortgage. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that, Rastafari. So my advice to the so-called the new Prime Minister is to seek peace. If he was clever, that's what he would have talked about. And he would have get the heart of the people, because the people know what causing this problem of energy problem is war. Yeah. You can make money from war too. Unless he's the one who's supplying the other side with weapons and he's selling weapons. There's no way that you're gonna give the Ukraine people weapons for free. Nothing is for free. Nothing is for free unless he's making money from the sales of the weapon by selling weapons. So if there's money starts generate money, you're making money from that, you wouldn't want peace. Don't label me a fucking menace. Don't. Don't label me a menace. And don't take this fucking video down Facebook, because I know that you're fascist. And take all our videos down and cut down the freedom of speech. We know that. I would love you to take it down, because if you do that, I'll know exactly what you're dealing with. Yeah, this is the fact. And you have the ordinary man who never went to university, your fucking university, and who know better than you, because we're the one who teach you how to survive. Don't forget that the African did that. They enslaved. We teach you how to survive. We teach you mathematics. Yeah, we bring science into Europe. We built the pyramid. We invented mathematics. So you cannot build an application without mathematics. And this is what you don't want to hear. Because the thing is about it, because we have to analyze of what's going on in the world today. In the world today, you cannot criticize anybody. You cannot criticize anybody until what they call the cancel culture. My Facebook page has been taken down many, many times without no apparent reason to do that. You know? Because you cannot criticize. Criticism is one of the best things that you can have in life. Because with criticism, you can, you know what I mean? You might not like it, but it's a good thing. As long as it's constructive criticism, and a man have a right to say he doesn't like me. He's got that right. If a man said to me that he doesn't like me, he's got the right to do that. I might not like that, but he's got that right. And if you try to take this right from this man, you will not learn. Because you want to hear what people are saying. If you shutting people down and not cut down the freedom of speech by them expressing their opinion, you will never learn and will never go forward. Yeah? So by somebody talking, you'll know his capability. Rastafari, his capability, his move. So when you start shutting down somebody's move, or when they criticize, not criticize, yeah, not even criticize, when they talk about something fundamental we need to talk about, you label him as a racist. You know what I'm talking about. You label him as the S word. That's not on. This is not on. We need to start to rethink. I'm a musician, an artist. You listen to Bob Marley? Conscious lyrics that make us focus. We have to have a voice. This is what Jah gives the musician the power to have a voice. Music is sound. The music belongs to Jah. Nobody earns the music. Nobody earns music. All the music belongs to Jah. All the music is relevant. There's no bad music. There's bad lyrics. What are you going to put down on the rhythm? All the rhythm is coming from Jah, from I and I. So there's nothing wrong with the rhythm. It's what you put on top of the rhythm. You can take a rock track, a reggae track, a hip-hop track, a techno track. What you're saying on top of the rhythm is relevant. You see? So the fundamental point I want to make is this. In order for us to generate growth, don't lie about it. Don't lie about it that you can generate growth when you haven't got the energy to generate the growth. This is fake politics. It's false politics and it's dangerous. And you giving the politics a bad name, a bad reputation where people are going to suss you out and know that you're lying. You're killing your own self. You're digging your own grave. Wow. Listen to the rest of man talk. It's powerful. You see, it's Jah that runs things. Jah runs the things. Nobody can be your bodyguard. It's only Jah is your bodyguard. And if Jah is your bodyguard, you're untouchable. And this is what the Rastaman is pushing. And this is the reason why we're untouchable. Because we have confidence and we have Jah as our bodyguard. We have no middleman. It's just like the music business, for example. Like I set up a label, and about 1992, I set up a label. I've been having a label called Organic Jazz Record, and I earn all my copyright, all my publishing. I was thinking way ahead of Prince, ahead of everybody. Now everybody's crying that the big major company is earning the label and they are slaves. I passed that stage. Yeah, I passed that stage of having to earn your own copyrights. You know? Because why did I set up a label? It's very difficult to set up a label for it to work, because how a labels will survive is you must have distribution. Distribution is the key of everything. If you have set up a label and you have got no distribution, the label is not going to survive. And this is one of the reasons why, what do you call these brothers again? Motown sell, Barry Goldie sell Motown because of racism and trying to cut down his distributions. I was listening to a brother the other day talking about Tupac. Tupac wanted to set up a distribution for the hip hop and to get the brothers together as a unit, all the rappers, and to earn the distributions, because that's the key of a label to survive. Within 48 hours, Tupac discussed earning and set up a distribution with the other rappers to kill him. Yes, they killed Tupac. They killed Biggie. They killed Prince. They killed Michael Jackson. They killed, don't know much about history, some cook. They killed all the brothers who source out the record companies. Yes. Now you have a new brothers on the block. What do you call him? Yee. I'm just reasoning with the brothers today. The thing is about it, a lot of people don't really understand what Yee is dealing with. They don't. We must talk about these things. And I'm going to talk about it today. A lot of people doesn't know what Kanye West is dealing with. The black man contradicts himself. He was called the N-word, a nigger. They label him as a nigger, yeah? And he start using these words, nigger, now. Why he using the word nigger? If that word was insulted to him, he used that word to backfire, to make a point. It's just like if you put in a white life matter t-shirt on, it's the same thing. Because the thing is about it, he's so advanced. He put that t-shirt on in the equivalent to using the word nigger. Rastafari, Selassie I the first. You're dealing with Rastafari, and what the thing is about it as black people, we need to analyze things. We need to have conversation, because none of us, we are sleeping and we don't have conversation. In order for you to have conversation, to wake up the race, is to come out with things that will wake them up. And it did. Everybody's talking about it. And that's good news. Of course it's good news. It's fantastic news what he did. You might not like it, you might not see that. But as Rastas, we know what he's dealing with. We know what he's dealing with. Of course we do. Because the thing is about it, he's intelligent. He wants to have conversation. In order for you to learn, you have to make mistakes. If you take an instrument and you play an instrument, okay, in order for it to advance and to master the instruments and to be different, you have to take chances and make mistakes on the instruments. But if you take the instruments and you play in pattern of what people teach you to play, you will never be original and you'll never take the music into a next level. Evidently. You must take chances in life. Don't please anybody. You say what you want. A man is supposed to say what he wants. If he doesn't like me, he can say what he wants. But I must say what I want. You cannot silence a man by saying what he wants to say. This is the God-given right. That's the God-given right, because God, Jah give Adam, according to the scripture, Jah give Adam and Eve the choice to take the apple or leave it. You guys on my Facebook page right now, reason with me. He give Adam and Eve the choice to take the apple or leave it. But if you eat the apple, you have to face the consequences. But he gave you that choice and that right and the freedom to do what you want to do. So how come a man could tell you and to take that freedom from you when Jah give you that freedom of speech? What's the point of living? Oh, you have billions of dollars. Yes, I know that you got Grammys and you have a CBE and an MBE from Caesar. Yes, you want to get in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Does it mean anything to you if you cannot say what you want to say? Question mark. You have a Grammy? Yeah? You have $1 billion. $1 billion dead dollar. And you cannot say what you want to say. Your brothers are dying. Your brothers that you was on the slave ship, living in Africa together, smelling together, are dying because you managed to come out of the crabs, the sack where the crab is. One crab escaped. That crab escaped. And that crab escaped. Yeah? Become a millionaire. Yeah? And he forget about all the brothers inside the sack with all the crabs who's suffering, cannot get out. Rastafari.